At exactly 1 p.m., we will witness the Halo Studios project update. This will be a 10 minutes around roughly, I think, to my knowledge. With the first Halo game reveal in 6 years. God, 6 years. This is it. It is time. 6 years later, a Halo Studios project update for the 25th anniversary of not only Xbox, but Halo as well. What's gonna go down? Hang out with me this stream to find out and look back on it all. This is the way the world ends. Yep. So Joey's here, thank goodness. I see Supertone's here as well. Joey, I'm here. When is it getting announced? 28 minutes. Which, man, I did not mean to, like... I did not want, like, a part of me almost didn't want to do this, you know? I didn't want to give in to the whole, like, it's coming, guys! The big moments in October! Oh, like, I didn't want to get to that level. But it's just, this week, man, it's just, these media, there's just media, content creators, just they have people showing up to Halo Studios this week. And it's just like, you can't help but wonder why. Oh, you can only imagine why. And there's just so much to, just again, the fact that, like, even though this isn't happening at an Xbox show, and I personally would have preferred it to happen at an Xbox show, this is still, like, the biggest Halo event of the year. If you don't know what this is showing up at, it's at the Halo World Championships. The last Halo World Championship for Halo Infinite. And I tell you what, as somebody that has been to this event before, it is, like, the biggest Halo community event, I would argue. Has anybody here been to Halo Fest? Because Halo Fest was the coolest Halo event in the history of time. But the Halo World Championships, that's like the second best thing. Because not only do they have the actual, you know, World Championship going on, there's like 1,000 people watching live in the crowd and fans. But they also got this community stage that they have like panels and special guests and such show up. And I'm assuming the reveal is going to be in the actual like World Championship stream, but then at 2 p.m. the community stage is doing a deep dive. I'm going to kind of hang out with the deep dive on my own, I think. I'm going to hang out with you guys. And my intent with this stream is to share our reactions together, to be able to look back on this and, you know, what were the emotions felt and be able to look back on that. That's the goal of this stream. And when they do their reveal, which again, I think there's word that's only going to be like around 10 minutes of a moment. We'll have time to breathe, to talk for a moment, and then I'm going to have the community panel going while I port my reaction or anything else. And then I'll have a follow-up video probably at the end of the day. So, next couple hours, man, we're going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move. You better dance. Okay. So anyways, if you are here, drop your favorite emote in the chat or just something, or hey, just generally, like, we have time. We have a few minutes before this happens. What do you kind of want this to be? Because I feel like if we're in the know, which is unfortunate, you know, I feel like I wish a good Halo game. Oh, Halo Infinite's a good Halo game. Anyway, at least that's how I feel. And that is how the consensus of the critique reviews went. But anyway, but no, because we won't be able to know that, Joey. We won't be able to know that until like next year. But in terms of a reveal, a project reveal, what do people want? Because I would say, no, it was good at the start. It just didn't have enough content. But I could talk about that long day. I did like 3 videos about it. But I just think for a project reveal, there's so much talk. Like this Halo 1 remake is the worst kept secret in the history of time, I feel like. And I just don't want it to be only that. Because if it's only that, I don't know if I'm going to have a big reaction. Honestly, I don't know. Paragon. Honestly, the Halo 5 multiplayer was a lot of fun while I farmed a level 152 back then. Be neat if, like, they announced the Halo 5 project port. But again, they say project update, so it's like they're setting the expectation of just one. I don't know. Halo Season 3. Oh, no. Luan, I want this to establish the future of Halo. As someone who's loved the Bungie games, and I guess some things about the 343 ones, with this whole rebranding, it would be awesome to have something deliver. Yeah, and we won't be able to know, like, there's no, like, they could announce the thing that they could announce a Halo 3 fully remake ground up situation. That doesn't matter. You know, like, you won't know if something's good or not until the game releases. If you prejudge it, that's not fair in my opinion. That's what I'm saying as a reveal, but Luan, to you, I'm with you so far. I line up with you most. I don't want it to just be the Halo 1 remake. I want to feel like the Halo 1 remake is coming, and look how cool it is. Like really give us a sense of, like, this is on a whole other level. This is not that 10th anniversary remaster. This is like a whole other level of a remake, you know? So I hope they really do that, but at the same time, as you said, establish the future of Halo. And they probably won't do this until their deep dive panel, but I would love for them to just, like, just tease at, like, you know, mention the word multiple projects again. Bring up how, you know, Certain Affinity is also working on something for us, but we're not quite ready to show that yet. You know, just give this sense of, like, man, we are now in this cadence that we are not going to let Halo be irrelevant again. I say this again. It's been 6 years. 6 years. 7 years. 7 years since the last big Halo reveal. That was 2018 when Halo Infinite was revealed. We have not gotten a Halo game teased or revealed since 2018. That is way too long. And then it took 3 years to release, and then after the game released, Xbox never talked about Halo ever again. I want this to be the kickoff to just Halo becoming relevant again. They don't have to blow the pants off and show everything, but just show the main project that you have intend to release next and that you have the most ready. Give a slight tease at, like, but we're just done. We're just done being in the shadows. That's really what I hope. And if I get that, I will be happy. You won't know if a Halo game's good until a Halo game's out. And when Halo Infinite came out, the game was good. Just people, you know, moved on 2 weeks later. Joey, okay, for real, though, I want gameplay. Joey's using a lot of capitals this stream. Don't just show me the title. Show me what they're doing, because we all know it's a CE remake, but I want to know how it plays. Yeah, Joey, I'm with you. I want to know how it plays. I don't expect it to just be like a gameplay walkthrough. I picture it being a sizzle trailer, you know? But yeah, like, based off of what Pierre Hines, the new studio head, said last year, and this is what I'm saying. I love this. You know, last year, this is Halo Studios. This is what, like, our new engine, our new team, new recipe. This year, here's our first project as Halo Studios. Blah, blah, blah. Next year, here's the tease at our following project, and we're releasing this. Like, I love that idea of, like, every year they have something to report instead of just totally being in the background. That's what I want for freaking Halo, man. But yeah, and in this trailer, you know, whatever the project is, they're gonna show gameplay. I just don't know if it'll be a straight walkthrough. Freaking Jay's here. Please be someone good and out of nowhere, man. Unfortunately, like, that's what I mean, man. Like, I just hate this modern age that everything gets leaked, reported, rumored, and stuff. It'd be so cool to just have a surprise. Paragon, I like the constant updates for PvP. We're rather big in Halo 5 comparison to Infinite. Okay, Luan, a remake would be cool, but something for us, for like us fans, something new to like give us what the engine is cooking, man. That's what I mean, Luan. Like, I don't want to just see the remake here. I want them to tease something brand new, totally fresh. It's probably not going to be the focus, but just at least give a tease at it. But I'm fully just expecting. My expectations going into this is just the one project reveal, and that's it. Nothing else. I'm not expecting anything more than that because I don't want to get, like, disappointed. C2, would you sub to Game Pass just to play the Halo 1 remake? I mean, absolutely. Why do you ask? But no, if it's Halo, I'd probably buy it. I'm not sure why that was asked, though. Joey, I can't wait for the... C2, you keep bringing up, like, things about Game Pass for some reason. I don't know. Curious if... Joey, I can't wait for there to be a sprint in the remake, thus causing another decade of sprint discourse. How does everybody feel about that? Me, personally, I don't care. I mean, then again, Halo 1, I don't know. Halo 1, there was something about just moving around calmly and such, but motivation, we're gonna wait 5 years for the Halo 1 remake to release. I don't know, man. It was that statement from, you're joking, but like that statement from Phil Spencer last year. Freaking, and next year we intend to celebrate our 25th anniversary with a new Forza, Gears of War E-Day, Fable, and a franchise that's been with us since the beginning. The word Halo can't even be uttered on the Xbox stage. Draven, it's in like 16 minutes. All airtime, just seeing Halo again makes me happy. That's what I mean, man. Just Halo being a part of the presence. That's all I ask, is just for Halo to be a part of the freaking... Like this event, I have it on screen right here, the Halo World Championships. I hung out at this community stage the whole time when I went back in 2023. And man, going to this event as a Halo fan is the most uplifting thing. It is the most uplifting thing because of just how, like, how there's just fellow fans out there, and it's not all the doom and gloom and loud speculation and Infinite's not good, whatever. It's just people that love Halo that's here. And that's why I freaking love it. But the community stage, that's where they have these fun panels and they do these presentations and discussions and cosplay contests. The community stage, I love that shit, man. That's where it's at. Juan Friel, man. Leaks mess up everything. Remember what people said about Wolverine? Now look at the hype. Yeah. Paragon only Xperia complains about it. There's a lot of people that complain about it, man. But yeah, Xperia is probably like the, you know, the most known figure. You don't seem to. But why do you keep bringing up Game Pass, C2? You've brought up other questions about like what's been your favorite games on Game Pass, or what would make you subscribe back to it, and then now it's like, would you resubscribe to it for Halo? And I don't know, it's just, I've noticed it's a backbone to a lot of Xbox related questions. But no, like if the Halo 1 remake comes out, I'm there for it. It's just not what I'm like looking forward to most about a Halo. Like, let me put it this way. If they announced a full-blown Halo 1 remake, Halo Wars 3, a multiplayer platform designed by certain Affinity, and Halo 7, the next campaign following up Halo Infinite. The Halo 1 remake is going to be at the bottom of that list, but just the bottom. I'll still look forward to it. I still think it's cool, but I want all these other things more because it's new shit. I'm not somebody that needs Kingdom Hearts 1 remade. Like, that's my other favorite game franchise. I don't need things remade, remastered, or whatever, unless they're, like, from before 2000 or something. Anyway, because that's how you play games mainly. If you only played on PlayStation, I'd ask, are you going to buy it day one instead? I don't know. Anyway. Jay Castillo, we need the horror element back in Halo. It's been missing since the first trilogy, especially the Flood reveal. Man. I do. You know, Jay, I haven't seen you here in a while, buddy. Hope you're good, but here's the thing. That Halo 1 remake is going to be rated T, and I'm going to be so sad. I think Halo Studios has just embraced that Halo's not that M-rated of a thing. It doesn't really need to be M-rated, and I get it. It's true. But man, I just want Halo to be M-rated again. I think it just allows so much more flexible storytelling. And you'd cater to your fans much more than just trying to appeal to everyone. But I get it, you know, it doesn't need to be M-rated, but I just want the flexibility of the things that the Flood could do, or the horrific scenes like Reach that, you know, the Covenant are causing to the civilians, or just this sense of dread. Like, and just this military shooter feeling, and just like, you know, your soldiers dying by you, and there's a puddle of blood next to them, and when you unload your assault rifle on our freaking elite or grunt, you see all the blood coming out. Like, that was something about Halo 1 and 2 specifically that just made it feel like that military sci-fi shooter. And we're never going to get that again, but I personally want that. I feel like nowadays the Flood wouldn't even make it M-rated. Like, if the Flood is just there, then yeah, it won't. But like, if you have cutscenes with them, or show how the Flood works, like, I don't know, but yeah, C2, I just want you to like just write this down somewhere and put it on your desk or wherever you primarily watch my content. If there is a game coming to Game Pass that's like $40 or more that I am really interested in playing, then I will probably subscribe to Game Pass. So put that somewhere. It's like, okay, so if Keeb sees a game that's like $40 or more that's really intriguing to him, he'll probably subscribe again. But I don't have to worry about that because I already like stocked up on $20 passes. Anyways, that's the end of that discussion. So, Jay Wood, I wish. Jay Castillo. Oh, hell no, man. Not T. Rated it. Needs M. It doesn't need M, but I'm a good man. Thanks for asking. Missed the game nights back in the day, especially being a partial smash. So I hope you're doing good. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, it doesn't need the M rating. I want it to have the M rating, but I don't think so. Shout out to the 20 plus viewers here. If you haven't been to the channel for a while and this is bringing you back and you're like, how come you're not wearing glasses? Because I got LASIK, so I don't need these anymore. These are just blue light glasses just for the frame. Oh my god, they're like they're making everything so like it's so clear to be able to see without glasses again finally. Not even, why did I say again? I've never been able to see my whole life. So anyways, we are 10 minutes out. We are 10 minutes out from showtime. And I am curious what everybody is feeling. Because, I don't know, man. But it keeps me up at night. What is this chat thing doing? I don't know. Scoob. Oh, shit. This is copyright, though. Oh, no, it's just the Gene song version. Okay. Wait. Yeah, it's just the guitar. Okay. Anyway. Man, I'm getting excited. On 10 minutes, bro. And here's Dot Pot. Perfect. Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, we're 10 minutes out from Halo reveal. We're talking about it a bit. Can't believe 20 minutes has already gone by. And, I don't know. It just feels weird, man. It just feels weird to be here. I don't know. I'm just gonna see what happens. But I gave into the hype. Like, I admit, even like Johan and Dotpot, shout out to Johan and Dotpot. They're two patrons that have been with me for years, and they're part of our little patron Halo squad. And man, even like, I think it was mostly Dot, but like just bringing it up and like, Keebs, you gonna stream it and like making it this moment. And I kept like telling everybody like, listen, I don't want to make this a moment. It's just gonna be happening. But when I saw all these media outlets heading to Halo Studios, I'm like, dude, that's such a good sign of confidence. That's such a good sign of confidence. So I couldn't help it. I started thinking about it. I'm gonna start sitting. Probably more than one Halo 1 if they're flying people out for it. Well, that's what I'm hoping, C2. That's what I'm hoping, but I don't. I'm not getting my hopes up. I'm not doing it. I refuse. I refuse. My speaker just went nuts. Hello? My speaker? God, why am I... Speakers. Okay, of course it fixes itself. Anyway, so, okay, let's say hypothetically, okay, a couple questions. Hypothetically, if we do see a Halo 1 remake, what is something about it that would genuinely make you excited? Whether it's something you hear, see, just what's something that would make you genuinely excited about it? Very curious about that. What do you think the name of a new Halo would be? They'd probably have a subtitle. Jay, and do you want to see a direct sequel to Halo Infinite or something entirely new like ODST? Direct sequel to Infinite. Infinite took everything in the right direction, and I want to see where the UNSC is at with that for sure. That's like the #1 thing I want to see from Halo. Ash, nothing. Ash, I thought you were going to be asleep. Oh, wait, no, you were going to be asleep for the Resident Evil thing. That's right. Creature says, a side mini grunt campaign. Paragon, a new narrative that makes a saga fresh. Really? Paragon, that's controversial, I feel, but alrighty. Joey, four-player splits. You know, Joey, that's actually... That would be pretty crazy if they, like, actually make that a marketing beat and show it like that. That's pretty funny. I have to admit, that'd be pretty funny. What is my speakers doing? Every time I tuck away from the table, it senses when I get close. Okay, we're fine. Johan, cut content. Expand the story. Faithful art style. Johan's got the top thing for me. I think if the Halo 1 remake, if it does anything to get me excited, as I put in the video, after playing freaking Keeper, Avowed, and South of Midnight this year, I am actually really eager to see how good this, you know, whatever the next Halo looks like. After playing those 3 games this year, I am like stoked to see what Halo could be. But cut content, Johan. Like that's probably like #1 though. I'd be like, dude, what is this? You know, and just like additional things that maybe they took inspiration from the Flood book or First Strike. That'd be cool. Beatles, whatever they announce, I just hope it releases a full game. Infinite's campaign was great in my opinion, but it felt so incomplete. Well, whatever they do next, absolutely. Nobody, if the said cut content, like cut levels, enemy vehicles, and weapons, I'd be so happy. Yeah. Oh, like the flamethrower. The flamethrower was supposed to be a thing in Halo 1, as well as the fuel rod cannon. Supertone, what about a Halo racing game? I pass. You could just do that in Forge. Alex, hello. Hello. Let's go for Halo Remaster Collection instead of a full remake for just one. Halo Remaster Collection. Well, what do you mean by Remastered Collection? Because that's kind of already the Master Chief Collection. They're all like 4K 120. Faithful art style, expand on content, 4-player. Okay, dot pot. Faithful art style, expand on content, and 4-player co-op. I want it set the standard for future Halo titles being produced. That, you know, that's a good point, Dot. So, like, you know, it being a taste as to what you could expect from Halo titles going forward. That's a good way to put it. I could see that potentially being a thing. But, yeah, I don't know. It's a good shout, actually. Pyra. Marty will take some issue with how it's being done. Ash, I'd rather see Halo 7 than a C remake. I mean, agreed. I'm with you, Ash. Agreed on that. It's been 4 years since Infinite. The one thing that vindicates the remake is that they sell... I didn't talk about that. Ash brought up the PlayStation 5. So... I just have to, like, go in expecting that. But I'm just going to say it right now so I can get it off my chest so I don't, like, ruin my reaction with that. I don't like the idea of it. I like the idea of maybe Halo Infinite. Infinite, the multiplayer and such, coming to PlayStation. I like the idea of the Master Chief Collection coming to PlayStation. I don't like the idea, but I get it because it helps bring life to this freaking platform and gives them a taste of the old games. But I don't like the idea of, like, the 1 remake or what's next for Halo. That, not to spark that whole thing, but I just sit on that side of the fence. I'm not saying I'm the correct side or you guys have to agree with that, but I'm just stating I sit on that side of the fence. But I have to just expect it. So, anyway. I'm going to pause that music. Because we are almost time. Duff, I agree with you. Yeah, man, I don't know. I just feel weird about it. Johan, Xbox is becoming a publisher, honestly, due to the fact that they have to make up for all the money they spent on these merges. Yeah. That'd be a way to do it. Again, it's like, am I happy about it? No. But, like, do I get it? Absolutely. I get it. But I'm not happy about it. Juan, yeah, I agree. The remake and the new installment of the franchise should stay on Xbox. However, for bringing more people in the series, I think Master Chief Collection is a must-play. Yeah, I think Master Chief Collection, Halo Infinite, man. It's like, it's the cookie. You give the other platforms the cookie, and then hopefully they'll want to put their hand in the jar. Yeah, exclusives exist for a reason, but so I just have to, like, it's just what it's gonna be. So anyway. Supposedly 1 minute out. I don't know. We're in the middle of I think I'm sure it'll be, maybe it won't be at 1 o'clock exactly, but they're wrapping up this round, I'm guessing, of the championship and also this match on the community stage. So they're going to be, oh wait, am I not live? Okay, there we go. Whew! Whew! That was scary. Let me make sure this is good. Yeah, okay. So I'm just looking at both the community stage and the Halo channel, but here we go. Who's winning? I don't know. There's a bunch of teams. You won't know, like, well, I mean, TSM versus Optic. Optic's win. Optic's like, oh my god, Optic's the one. What does that say? Put sleep button. Put Halo to sleep button. What is that saying?
Look at these high maintenance mouse and keyboard turkeys on my team. I don't want them to bond. I don't want their happiness. GG's, baby.
We'll see, man.
Danny will get you hooked
I'm
up.
nervous.
GG's.
I'm really nervous.
GG's, baby.
All right. Ron, let's see. What are we?
I think we got some more of this, don't we?
We might not, actually.
we might not.
We might not. I'm trying to see what the score on that game is over there. Because we need to be
1-2.
Yeah, we got to be. That's the series, but if TSM win, I think we might need to call it. I think we need to call it,
friend.
just because we got to be ready for when the main stage announcement happens, everyone. So
Yeah.
want to make sure we're all wrapped up and can get set up for our next segment as well.
Seems legit,
Yeah.
friends. It's been great having y'all here.
Thank you so much.
To the next one.
So
You
yeah,
got
so
y'all
based off of what he
with
just
another
said, it's
monster.
gonna
We'll have
happen
another
when this
community
match is
playdate
over.
tomorrow
So
morning. Be sure
I
to
guess
join
we
us
hang out for a bit
on
longer.
stage. We'll give out some more Ice Unicorn rewards.
Always.
But we do want to take a look at the schedule so you can see what else we have for the day.
Let's see.
Which is going to be, of course, the main announcement over on the main stage coming up shortly. And then we'll take that announcement, we'll come up here to the community stage and do a deep dive on that announcement at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
Right, you can, yep, up next right there, 2 p.m. on the deep dive. And then we've got a few other things, cosplay contest, a Halo 5 panel, scene readings with Steve and Jen, makers contest.
See, I love
cosplay
this,
contest,
man. Like Halo 5 10
extended,
years later.
Awesome, and then Mad Libs.
Man,
coming
Halo
up
World
to wrap
Championships,
things
it's a little bit bittersweet
And
too
then
because
we do have Twitch drops, so if you're hanging
the
out
Halo
on
World
this stream,
Championships is like, again, that's just the community event, and it's just so cool. It's just so cool. But yeah, so we got a bit more time because they said it'll happen once this match is over, which is funny because it's best of 5. So so now people are gonna be rooting for Optic. They're like, "Come on, Optic, take this home, so we can just hurry up with the reveal." Oh, that's funny. People are just gonna be rooting for Optic, so the reveal can happen. Oh, that's funny. That's pretty awful. I mean, you know. But let me see here. Put Halo to sleep button. Where'd you read that? Like, it was in the crowd, Ash. There was somebody in the crowd that was like holding it to the camera. I don't know what that meant. All air. There's a closed playable booth at World Championship, definitely for the announcement. Are you sure about that? I did not see that. But that would be really cool. Dude! Look at this! I just went to Twitter. Ryan McCaffrey. I put him in this video, right? The guy that's in charge of the previews at IGN. He's like, if you're wondering where Unlocked is this week, aka their Xbox podcast, it'll be along in about 3 hours for reasons. For freaking reasons. I thought first, I read that at first as like, at first as like, it's gonna be 3 hours long. It's like, why is it gonna be 3 hours long, Ryan? Oh man, here we go. Yeah, I don't all airtime. I don't believe you. Halo booth. I don't. Oh. No. I mean, I'm actually curious about this. It's so cool, man. It's so cool. Oh, look at that. Oh, they got little retro TVs. That's cool. Oh, that's sick. See, this is what I mean, man. God, I kind of want to go now. They've been sold out for a while, though. But they do such a good job, man. It's just like a big Halo get-together. It's like the biggest Halo get-together there is, period. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Welcome to Mombasa. Oh, that's so cool. I freaking love it. Gaz, what would make you the most excited to see here? Whether it's a specific element or a specific game. What do you want? Just let us know, and then you can dip. I guess I'll put back the music on. Actually, I should keep that up. Okay. Do you watch tournaments throughout the year? No, I'm not. I don't play that game. Everyone was at Halo Studios. What? Radish. OMG. My eyes. Use dark mode, dude. Is there even a dark mode for Twitter? How do I do it? How do I do it? Bro. They tied? Joey? Oh, shit. Joey, they tied. They tied. Oh, that's funny if that's true. All right, Gaz, I want to see more than CE. I want them to continue with Halo. Gaz, I'm with you, man. Right there. 100%. Absolutely. And that's what I was telling everybody earlier. If you're just joining, I've been saying like I really hope that this project update is more like obviously if the Halo 1 remake is real, obviously that's going to be the highlight, but I just hope they like just kind of tease a little bit at the future, you know? So Radish, it's in the settings somewhere. Trust me. Trust me. It's just I can't do anything about it. There's no, at least on desktop, if somebody knows, you let me know. Wait, so what happened? Did they really tie it? Oh shit. Just tagged you on Twitter under the closed booth post. Looks interesting. This has nothing to do with... Okay, for context, there's a restricted playable area at Halo World Championship that's closed for now. I don't like that he's saying restricted playable area as if, like, he knows that for a fact. Like, how do you know it's a playable area? But very fascinating. Okay, very fascinating. Thanks, all airtime. Not enough coffee. One of my favorite names in the community. Welcome back. Super Halo Kart. No, but thank you so much for the super chat. 55 people watching? Folks, if you just joined, it's 1 p.m. It's well past 1 p.m. And it's really funny because they meant to reveal this thing. Okay, they meant to reveal this thing at the world stage, but they're waiting for this match to be over in the championship. So, so they're kind of like, we're kind of at a stalemate. So if you're just joining, we are reacting to the Halo Project update, which was supposed to be at 1 p.m. But again, we're waiting for this match to wrap. And yeah, it's supposed to be a quick thing, like 10 minutes, and then 2 p.m. is a deep dive. I don't know if we'll be watching that together. If there's like enough people watching and enough support, then maybe. But yeah, that's what we're doing here. We're building it up, and it's going down in Yellow Timber. But yeah, so shout out to Not Enough Coffee. Thank you so much for becoming the MVP of the stream so far with a $2 super chat. If anybody would like to support the channel, you are welcome to do that. Or much better, just become a patron. It's in the link down below, patreon.com/SamuraiKibiG, where you get to get on Discord, get KibiCasts, and hang out with me. We're doing a Spooktober hangout this Sunday. I need to put out plans for that. So yeah, you get rewards. You can do the super chats, but I would prefer to be able to give back to you. So, but anyway. Jay Castillo, more. Press more. What do you mean? I did. Settings and privacy? I need to be careful about being in here, but this doesn't... It's not there! Halo Tactics C2? That'd be sick. That'd be sick. That's not happening here, but I'm just saying as a concept for a game, that'd be dope. Rebs Gaming posted a better picture of the booth. Yeah, 55 people? Oh my goodness. We're ready. I mean, okay. All airtime saying Rebs posted another. Oh, here we go. Oh, interesting. Wow, interesting. Wow, that's very fascinating. I mean, why are they saying playable area? I hope that's not clickbait, because how do you know that's a playable area? How do you freaking know? I don't know. Anyways, I guess we're also dealing with a side battle. Settings, privacy, and display. I only see privacy and settings. I can't do it. I don't care. I'm not. You just have to deal with it. Are you guys racist against white? Is that the problem? Jesus. All right. Wait. Go back to the stream. Okay. Okay, what else? Okay, my next question. So I genuinely actually want to ask everybody. If this Halo 1 remake, another, like, Dot brought up something good of, you know, like, getting a glimpse of what is kind of a future, like, baseline to Halo going forward, like Halo releases. How does everybody feel if hypothetically, this Halo 1 remake did not come with a multiplayer? It's just the campaign, which I feel like isn't that controversial to say. I think a lot of people kind of expect that. But they also reveal Certain Affinity is working on a Halo multiplayer platform. And they say that they intend to release that platform alongside the Halo 1 remake. And that platform is going to be how Halo releases go going forward, and they're just gonna launch the Halo 1 remake, Halo 7, maybe a Halo co-op game, Halo Wars 3. They're gonna launch all these campaign-focused experiences while the multiplayer platform goes on in the background. How does everybody feel about that? Joey, not gonna lie. Joey, what is with you and the sleep? I feel like you could sleep 16 hours a day and it not be enough. I want to take a nap, but now I gotta lock in for Optic to win. Radish, I'll live with it. Don't normally do tech support on Saturday mornings. What? Master Xbox player. IDM that, to be honest. I don't mind that. I don't mind, I think is what he's saying. Slenderman. Slenderman! I recognize that one. Xbox has different energy whenever a new Halo shows up. Okay. To be honest, I wouldn't mind that. Master Xbox says. C2, I need it to be like $20 if it's just the campaign. Yeah, that's not gonna happen because like Keeper, you know, Keeper, Hellblade 2, those games launch for like 30 or 40 bucks. So yeah. Joey, I love sleep. It's so much fun. Oh, really? Okay. See, I'm the opposite. Sleep is like my mortal enemy. I wish I didn't require it. I wish I didn't require it so bad. Like if I sleep more than 8 hours, I'm like, I'm so screwed. Oh yeah, Joey's right. They did. They got the last game. So yep, now we need a tiebreaker. Man, we're gonna be here another 10 minutes. Holy shit. 60 people? You're lying. Damn. It probably was there. It says 58 now. Jeez Louise. Folks, I don't know. If you're watching this live with me, I'm curious if you're a subscriber or not, or what brings you here, or maybe you just found this live stream. Like, just what brings you here? I hope you're having a great day, and you're with a lot of peeps that are either ready to see what's next for Halo, or ready to see me react to it because people know like it's my favorite game franchise, or they're just fellow fans like me. So I don't know which pool are you in. C2 keeper at 30 is too much as well, in my opinion. Yeah, it's so rare that anything's gonna be less than 20 bucks, but especially if they're like, yeah, it's tough. Yeah, completely fine with that. Campaigns deserve more love, but it also depends on who, as in how, well certain Affinity's multiplayer mode is received, if it'll be the dedicated Halo multiplayer going forward. Yeah, it's gonna be really dependent on, yeah, it's gonna be really dependent on, like, there's a lot of pressure on that multiplayer. Because if the campaign isn't that good, it's fine. You kind of get to replay it with friends, co-op, get achievements, and move on. But the multiplayer, that's a bit scary. Because it's like, you know, yeah, so. Jay, I feel like $50 would do fine in the market. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I feel like $40 or $50 is, I don't want to say a fair ask, but I just feel like that's a standard ask. Actually, all airtime brings up a good point. Same price as Oblivion. That would make sense. Was Oblivion full priced? Oblivion Remastered. Is that at full price? Oh, that was 50. I think I see 50 here. Yeah, 50 bucks. Yeah, I could see 50. I could very much see 50 happening. Also, if you're just joining, the reveal was supposed to be at 1 p.m., but it's supposed to be on the main stage, and they didn't account for a really good match to go down. So these guys are neck and neck, and we're like waiting to see who wins, and I think they'll do the reveal right after. So I guess it's just gonna be kind of back to back of like the deep dive after, I guess. So Rob, you're like, I'm here, Tony. You're here 17 minutes late. What if they were on time? You would be here for the aftermath. I'm here, Tony. Just pictured. Robin just pictured. We're playing Battlefield 6. And my body just like got mutilated. And I'm just like rotting on the ground, and you show up like 2 minutes later. I'm here, Tony. Ashraf joining the MVPs of the stream. Thank you very much for the one Europino, sir. That's not how you say that currency, but thank you very much for the euro, sir. Very much. 2 MVPs this stream, guys. Thank you very much. Beautiful dandy. Gears Reloaded had multiplayer, and that was $40. Yeah. C2, I know Halo and Kingdom Hearts are 1 and 2, but what is franchise number 3? I'm going to keep that a secret for now, C2, because there is a part of me that wants to save that for a video, but I admit I don't know if there is a clear answer. I don't know if there is a like definitive answer to that question. God damn, man, there's a lot of you guys watching. Let's see. Also, for the love of all that is holy, I need biomes. Well, if it's Halo 1, then, you know. That's what I mean. That's why this whole Halo 1 thing, it doesn't excite me. It really doesn't. I think I'll be excited to just have Halo relevance. You know, that's what I'm excited about. That's why I'm here. Like, I'm excited to just have Halo relevance again. But, like, the Halo 1 remake idea doesn't excite me because it's not new. I've played through that game so many times. I played through the Anniversary. I played it on Master Chief Collection and so on. So it's just, I don't know. But freaking Rob, what are you doing, sir? What are you doing? There's 3 MVPs this stream? Freaking Rob Garcia, aka host of the Gaming Duo podcast, aka 2 of my favorite fellas. Honestly, probably, don't spoil this, but probably my 2 favorite fellas I've done any kind of piece of content with. Josh from Quest Mode gives you guys a run for your money, but like, I would say I'm much more actively involved with those 2. So shout out to Rob, Gaming Duo podcast. Thank you very much for the $5 super, sir. And for swinging by, just because it is Halo time for you. Yeah, like Rob literally told me this morning, he's like, I'm just genuinely excited to be there because I know how much this means to you. You know, like that's when you know you have a bro. That's when you know you have a bro. And that's what I mean. Like, there's some people that used to like watch me for stuff or maybe do today. And it's like, it's just because I know this means something to you, you know? And it's like, that's when you know you got a freaking thing. The match. Yes, the match. I admit I'm not watching this match. I'd rather just kind of speculate and talk with you guys. But there is a part of me that does want to actually watch like the grand finals on Sunday. But literally this match is like going insane, so it's being postponed. Yeah. They didn't expect some really good freaking matches to go down. The Halo trailer has already been posted on the Xbox store. Okay, so if this is true, that's actually a good point. That's really scary. Because I'm sure they like scheduled shit. They probably like YouTube schedule plan, but like they didn't account for this going so far past the time. Damn, dude, that's a little bit spooky. So if that is true, I'm gonna say I don't want that spoiled. If I see anybody like spoiling shenanigans, then I'm probably gonna time you out. Because I want to see it with like the peeps, the world and such. So yeah. We'll see. What's taking so long? Yeah, so again, if people are just joining, they can't do the reveal until this match is over, and this match is just like going on and on and on, so. Dude. I just got a notification for the Halo channel. This sucks. What do we do? Yeah, Halo just posted it on YouTube. Like, what do we do? Do I just go to it? That's so embarrassing. They couldn't do it live because of this. Oh, that sucks, dude. That sucks. What the hell? Loves, what are you doing here? Man, I kind of want to do it. Oh, what do I do? Oh, that sucks. That really sucks, man. I like the moment. Man. It's literally... All right. I'm going to click on it. All right, here we go. But at the same time, I want to be able to rewind in the Twitch stream somehow. So let's do it. I'm just going to go for this. So, okay. Well, here we go, I guess. Freaking... I don't like it, man. All right, whatever. We're here. Okay, here we go. Everybody ready? 13-minute gameplay? I have 740, but okay. Dude, look at the fucking water! Look at that! Oh my god, wait! They nailed the lighting! They nailed the lighting! The lighting is good! The lighting is good! Oh, it's dark! It's freaking dark! Oh my god, it looks so good! But there's a lot of, like, it's motion blur.
Halo campaign.
There's a lot of motion blur.
Next project coming out of Halo Studios.
The lighting was good!
Ultimate Halo CE campaign remake. It is coming to Xbox, PC, and for the first time, PlayStation. It'll be arriving next year. To talk more about it, we've got Dan, Max, and Greg from the development team. Guys, let's get into this.
All right,
Why is
moving
this
on.
The right game for right now?
We did this work on Halo Anniversary. I felt like there were certain things that were left unsaid. There were certain things that we weren't able to achieve at that time. There were certain things we weren't able to do.
It's a great time to revisit Combat Evolved for new players, for established Halo players, and maybe even for old friends playing on different hardware today, to allow them to play together and enjoy the franchise together again.
Going back to the Halo ring again for the first time.
For the first time is really
Let's hear it for
important. For them to be
PlayStation, guys.
surprised by new content and feel like excited again about exploring the ring world.
For new players, this is the right time for you to jump in. Think of this as
32 clip,
your introduction into
not a
this
60
huge
clip
franchise we've been building for the past 25 years.
Not a 60 round clip.
How you're going to focus on capturing the essence of the original, knowing that you need to evolve to kind of move the experience forward.
Yeah, from design, we don't take that lightly at all. Whenever we
Damn,
make a
dude, the
change,
water
number one
looks
thing
so
is to improve the original game.
For every one of those topics that comes up, there's someone who is incredibly passionate on the other side saying we can, like, that is sacred. We do not move that crate.
It's really about looking across, what we
Should I, because if there is a 13-minute gameplay video, I feel like I should watch that. I feel like I should watch that. Oh, well, they won. This released first. Okay, well.
Here's what technology we've built and how we can tie that back into this experience.
So in this game, up to 4 people can play the campaign together, regardless of which platform they're on. And then we're kicking it old school. We can play 2-player co-op on consoles, on the couch together.
That's
just
how
like
it
we did
was.
back in the original.
I know Dot said 4, but that's how it was.
You have to
2
do
players.
differently to account now for 4 people running around.
For different co-op counts, we will make some of the
4
spaces
players
larger.
in
We
the
also want to make
campaign,
sure we're
that's
authentic
dope.
to the encounters
The
themselves.
multiplayer
So
ones.
it's a balancing act between that difficulty tuning and making those encounters the right size for the right space.
I understand that we've done some special tune-up works to the beloved Warthog.
We have. There's a new seat, what I like to call the golf cart seat or the bumper seat.
What?
This is on the back of the Warthog, so now you can bring everyone with.
Mind if I join you?
Let's talk a little bit about one of my favorite aspects of the Halo franchise. What is a skull? What's cool about it? What does it do?
A skull is a gameplay modifier, generally mean-spirited. It makes the game more
Fourth
challenging
seat
for
in
the player.
Warthog, so they can tag along.
The combination, the pairing of these different skulls and how that's going to create that new gameplay experience. Huge amount of replay options for folks.
I love the replayability that skulls bring to a campaign. Is almost endless variety.
We have dozens of skulls.
I do kind of,
The most that we
I kind of
had
prefer
in
to
a
watch
Halo
the
game.
13-minute
Are you a
clip
lasso
first,
guy?
to be honest.
I think you
but we're
yourself
here.
told me that you don't think anyone would ever be able to complete this game with legendary all skulls on.
I don't think so. I mean, there's a lot. And so if you can do a true legendary all skulls on run, let us know. Because I'd love to see it. I think, that'd be really hard.
If there's one thing that this community has shown us is do not underestimate them, and they will find a way. So Halo's always been known for
Favorite
a sandbox.
soundtrack of all time.
How has this evolved?
We made sure
Covenant
that
Dance.
anything we included isn't going to drastically change the way the game plays, to change the sandbox in a drastic way, but there's some really fun kind of additions, and that's across enemies, weapons, vehicles, things that in the original CE you weren't able to do before that you now can. You finally killed the elite with the sword. That weapon hits the floor and you can pick that up and just, kind
You
of
can
really
use a sword!
take it to the enemy.
The sound is
You could use a sword!
All these weapons, by the way, have been painstakingly remodeled, rebuilt, higher fidelity. How do all these things kind of come to life?
That comes across through the way they look, the way they sound, the effects, the actual panels on the weapons themselves, the ammo counters.
With Unreal, the fully dynamic lighting.
Dude,
within
the
Unreal
lighting
allows
is-
us to get those
it's
effects.
dark.
That rich plasma lighting up and
That was the problem with the 10th anniversary edition. The
Hallmark
lighting
elements of
sucked.
Halo CE is what becomes kind of a three-way battle with the introduction of the Flood.
There was quite a bit of development between Halo CE and 3 to kind of how the Flood behaved and just how they interacted with the player. So we've pulled a lot of those Flood behaviors into this game.
And I would say this is a learning specifically from CE to Anniversary, which is just kind of that mood, the atmosphere, the tension, the horror, and really delivering on that from the way that we stage the encounters and the setup and how we reveal the Flood.
In Halo Legacy, there were some pure form units. We've pulled in a familiar friend, familiar fiend, if you will, to challenge the player.
Oh.
Talk to me just a little bit about how we're approaching the narrative aspects to bring it up to the same level as the rest of this game.
We want to tell an authentic story and we want to level up the cinematics from the source.
As we were building this out, we didn't just kind of put a new coat of paint over the original cinematics. Right? We ended up revisiting exactly how they were blocked out, how they were sequenced, how they were put together, and we've done that across the board.
We have access to original source assets, original source code, and access to the original storyboards. We are remastering, remixing the music to go along with these cinematics.
We also had the core principal cast come in and re-record all the lines.
How much firepower would you need to crack one of the engines?
Wow,
This
really?
really provides a degree of fidelity
That's
that we weren't
weird.
able to do for Halo Anniversary.
Now would be a very good time to leave.
I'm super excited that this game will include 3 brand new bonus missions. Tell me a little bit about that.
It was really important that we preserve the original story as it is. So these missions specifically are meant to be a prequel, a setup for, the main course. These new missions are going to offer some new opportunities for character interactions, maybe between, Chief and Johnson.
We've got some new mechanics, some AI behavior.
Chief and Johnson! That was literally the books! That was the books!
Getting started.
Oh my god, 3 bonus missions? But they're prequels, so it's like building the connection. Oh my
We've
god!
been able to start engaging and sending builds out to some of our community members.
We can now see
That's
so many
the main thing I wanted,
elements
to
of
be
what are
honest.
really coming together.
There's a point in every game's life cycle where it kind of just comes online.
Seeing really high fidelity versions of the cinematics, elements of the sandbox and encounter tweaks and the lighting.
You can go to someone's desk and give feedback live on an experience, and to me that's like a really exciting time in game development.
The ultimate love letter to the game that started it all. I would call upon our entire Halo community to welcome with open arms this next generation of players. I'm excited to just relive these experiences again for the first time.
Campaign Evolved, coming 2026. Woo! This is weird, but woo! Oh shit! And what a great name too, Halo Campaign Evolved. Oh, sick! The freaking the back. Okay, main things new is the back of the Warthog. There's a 4th seat, and that's because, for the first time ever, Halo 1 campaign can be played with 4 people, and yes, apparently it is launching with split screen, the 2-player co-op, as it always has. That's pretty cool. And apparently new weapons, like we didn't see the flamethrower, but they're like, yeah, you can pick up the sword now, and that's totally not what was in Halo 1 at all. And 3 new missions. 3 prequel missions. Thank you, Jay. And it looked good. I know a lot of people are I'm probably like the only one that's like freaking out. Oh, sorry, and the Flood. They teased at the Flood, they're bringing in I forget what it's called, but like there's like kind of the tank, if you will, from Halo 3. They're bringing that into this. Oh my god. So even the Flood, they're kind of vamping up a little bit. This is like truly their attempt at a remake. But even having those prequel missions, brother! Oh my god. They missed a great opportunity to release it on the 20. What are you talking about? Ash, it's coming out in 2026. 2026 is the 25th anniversary. So that's what they're intending to do. Yeah. Dude, we're going to sprint and see. That's going to feel weird. Was there sprint? I didn't see sprint. Dude, that was way better than I thought. And I feel really bad because coming up next, the Halo Project update. Wait, so I'm like,
all right, so yeah, so we've had our first match of the day of our last Halo.
I did see, I had my phone up and they did like tackle a little bit, but 13. Okay, we need to look at this shit, man. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Out alongside with you guys. Don't go anywhere. I'll see you right after the break.
Oh my god. Oops, not that. Dude, get the freak out of here! No! 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 I can't! I freaking can't! C and D! Why is Master Chief gray? He's green. He's got to be that shade of lime green, but that's probably looks too goofy. They're cowards. PC better be easy to mod. Thank you very much for the $5 super chat. Connoisseur, I refuse to fall for the trap. But Yeah, no, he's dark green. He's not as light green as he used to be, though. I will say that. Yeah, he's not the lime green. Oh, dude. Okay. So, let's talk. But now there's this 13-minute gameplay thing.
The Covenant believe that what they call the Silent Cartographer is somewhere under this island. The Cartographer is a map room that will lead us
There was
to
a lot of
Halo's
pop in
control
there, but that's so funny. These cutscenes are like attempting to be like the Blur cutscenes. God damn, though. There's a lot of anti-aliasing happening. I will say that, but I'm here for it still. Yeah, it's a lot darker. It's a lot darker of a green connoisseur, so that is true. I think it's a little bit too dark, but it also kind of goes with Halo 2 and Onward armor a bit better. Man, what about the 60 clip, man? I miss the 60. This is weird. This is an absolute Unreal Engine Halo. It seems fake, to be honest. It seems a bit fake. The sound design too, man. They changed up the sound. The sound design is very different. Whoa, wait, do that again? Man, that's a much more precise, like, not gameplay-wise, but sound-wise. That is a much more, like, sharp Combat Evolved pistol. I didn't see Sprint. Did he sprint? I don't care if he sprints or not. Whatever. But I didn't see it so far. I'll try to pay attention for it.
Area secure.
This is weird, man.
419 inbound.
So, I don't...
Hey, I didn't know you made house calls for him.
Okay, so it is 60.
You know our motto. We deliver.
I forgot that line. You know our motto. We deliver. I don't like it. Too colorful as if I play Halo and Sonic Frontier. Well, Halo 1 was pretty colorful. No, but it is not Halo,
the map room. That
the
the
remaster.
location of Halo's control center.
It is not. That game was too colorful.
I've been able to pinpoint the main.
This color palette is
cross-referencing Covenant
way
survey data
more
and religious
like
texts.
in line.
It's on this island. I've marked the entrance with a nav point.
God damn that water, man. What if they had more accurate spin? Okay, I saw a little bit of purple blood. I want to see blood. Oh, I saw blue blood. What's the rating? Somebody look up the rating. What is it? So, if anybody's just joining, like the Halo World Championships didn't exactly do that good because, yeah, like the project reveal didn't align up with the schedule. So they just had everything pumped out on YouTube. So that's what we're doing. I'm just like looking at some
Somewhere
stuff.
inside that facility. They're already inside. We have
Doesn't
to
have
get
a
in there
rating
and
yet?
stop
Yeah,
them
just-
before they learn the location of the control center.
I just want to see it have an M rating. Even if it like... Dude, I can't tell if that's their blood or if that's the plasma hitting them, dude. Oh, either way, dude. Oh, the bullets tracing on the ground, dude. Oh, I love it. The freaking blue light tracing across the ground. Good shit. Little lens flare. Oh, dude. Like, I said earlier that this was the bottom of the list,
Real fight.
but that doesn't change the fact that, you know, I'm a Halo person and I'm like, it was at the bottom of the
map
list.
room should be at the bottom.
But everything new Halo, I'll take. Like,
Let's keep going inside.
dude, this is the big part. This is the big part. Freaking in the remaster, these underground foreign areas, they lit them up so hard with these big bright blue lights, and it completely changed the vibe of what was the original Halo. And you're right. He was sprinting there. You're right. That was sprint. So that is true. Good notice, Dice. I just realized that.
The bottom floor of...
Yep, that's sprint. So you're right. There's sprint. So here we go. Here comes the freaking Halo Wars. That isn't the game. But now, this is not the bright bullshit that was in the remaster for the 10th anniversary. It's dark. That's what Halo 1 was. You had to use a flashlight to see sometimes. Now, when you're in the 4 and stuff, it wasn't that dark. But like, oh, so good. Rob, did they show it? It was going to be on series. All they said, ooh. Rob brings up a good point. I just remember seeing Xbox PC, Xbox Cloud, and PlayStation, Steam. Yeah, Xbox Series. Okay, yep. So Xbox Series, Xbox on PC, and Xbox Cloud. So yeah. So yep, Xbox Series. Okay, but anyways, continue.
This facility. Let's keep going inside. Don't let them lock the doors.
Dude. Oh, this is my favorite part. Oh, it looks so good. Dude, this looks sick. This is the best the Foreigner shit has ever looked. I'm sorry, I'm kind of like pausing a lot. That is the best the Foreigner shit has ever looked. Like, it looked so good in Infinite. Infinite was the best it's ever looked. But this is awesome. It's ominous. It's mysterious. Like, this screenshot right here, this is it. That was the cool shit about Halo 1, was that the Foreigner stuff seemed like it was like, you know, it wasn't really running. It was just kind of present. This is perfect. The dark little spotlight on the door there.
I underestimated the Covenant's understanding of Halo's subsystems.
And the blood! The blood! The blood splatters!
The Covenant's understanding of Halo's subsystems. We need to find a security override to get this door open.
Cortana to Keys.
Oh.
Cortana. Have you found the control center? Negative, Captain. The Covenant have impeded our progress. We can't proceed unless we can disable this installation's security system.
And of course they would pick this mission.
Understood. We're still in
Of course they would pick this mission. It's like probably the most infamous mission of Halo 1.
Here are your orders. I want you to use any means necessary to force your way in.
That Warthog is looking a little bit simple, though. Like the textures on it. There's a lot of like, and we got a year, you know, we got a year until this comes out, but there is a good deal of polishing. Yeah, INR, there's still time to polish for it. Yeah, I'm hoping over the next year, which we saw on Infinite. On Halo Infinite, we got to see a lot of polishing done where they added so much more texture and stuff, so I think that'll happen here. But yeah, I feel like there is a good deal of aliasing, texturing that could be dealt. I feel like there's a lot of like a bit too much of a blur. I don't mind that, but I know a lot of people do. So it's a remake or a remaster? That's a good question. I divert to the chat on that. I'd say remake because it just depends. It just depends on what you define as a remake, because there is new elements to this. There wasn't a sword before. There wasn't 4-player co-op. There wasn't a 4th seat to the Warthog. Apparently 3 new missions to kind of build the story a bit in the beginning. I personally lean to remake, but I'm very curious what everybody else says. I can see either way. Oh, dude, the sand. Oh, the sand with its tire tracks. Let's go. The lighting is so good. The lighting is so good. The lighting is so good, dude. Art direction wise, that was the #1 thing from the remaster that dude, that was smart. He left the Marines there to freak. Dude, this looks so good. This looks so good. This looks so good. The library mission, dude. The library mission can look really good. All airtime says remake. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. Patrick says I'd say remake.
Area secure.
In our gameplay mechanics first, then textures. I feel like the gameplay is like, just based off this video, it's playing like Halo 1. Like, yeah, there's sprint, but other than that, it's pretty much playing like Halo 1 did. And correct me if I'm wrong, but this is another reason that things kind of changed up. Halo 1, wasn't the assault rifle clip 60 bullets? That's another thing where it's like, they put it down to 32. So they had to kind of redesign a few things. So I would put this in remake. I say remaster if it's just like a coat of paint over it. But when you have different weapons, you changed up how some of them work and added mechanics to the Warthog and sword and stuff. Like, no, I say remake. The motion, this is weird, man. This doesn't feel like a Halo. The style, like the Unreal Engine Halo. That's what we're seeing right now. This is a first ever Unreal Engine Halo. Officially. And I can tell, man, this is not... It's just the way everything looks and is moving and lit. This is not the Blam engine at all. And I'm not really saying for better, to be honest. I'm not saying for better. It's just different. Like, that's the word I'm using. It's different.
To shut down the security system.
Yeah, they're gonna polish this, I hope. But yeah, there's some polishing I hope they do. Yeah. That's what you see in the original.
Good. That should open the door that leads into the main shaft.
The Halo 2 crosshairs for the Magnum. Oh my god. That's what I mean. Yeah, the Magnum's got crosshairs.
Let's head back down the beach.
Everything looks very metallic. I mean, I think that's... The Foreigner stuff should be metallic. It should be, but it's just... This right here... This is why. Like, the dark... I swear, whenever I screen... Just pause, man. This is exactly what I wanted to see. Is that this atmosphere right here, previously, there's these invisible elites in this room. That's what he's fighting right now. And there was like all these blue lights and stuff that it was just a little bit easier to see them because of how well lit it was and everything. But this is like, the Foreigner, the problem with the remaster wasn't a metallic structure because that's just what Foreigner technology is. But it's how ancient it is. We need to feel how ancient it is. And ancient doesn't mean, rusty or stone or whatever. The Foreigners, they're the most advanced race ever. So yeah, everything's gonna look very designed. But it's obscured in darkness with some subtle lights, which is exactly what Halo 1 did, dude. Oh, Were there unofficial Unreal Engine Halos?
Bravo
like, there was
22
fans that
bringing us
made
some heavy
projects,
weapons.
yeah.
After I saw we were up against hunters, I thought you could use them.
Yeah, Rob, the visor looks good. I would say that's something that's pretty part of the course. Yeah, like, I'd take this as is, but I definitely think that, like, over the next year, I really hope that there's a bit more work on the aliasing and textures. I think the shading and lighting, solid, but I hope they spend a bit of time on aliasing and textures. Yeah, honey. Honey. Man, I have to say, man, the Halo 1 rocket launcher, it's a little bit disappointing. Because Halo, am I alone in this? The Halo 1 rocket, like, just explosions in Halo 1 were so outrageously big. Halo 1's explosions were, in my buddy's words, unga bunga. Halo 1's explosions were unga bunga. They were so big. So they toned down that aspect of it. Oh, this is really the only level that you'll see that. I was hoping that rocket launcher would be a bit, like, twice as big of an explosion. Just a little tap. That's another thing about Halo 1 is that you could splatter the enemies so easily. I think they toned that down too. That rocket launcher. They changed the sound of that thing, dude. They changed the sound of that thing. Don't ask me to make the sound of a rocket launcher, but is he start off 32 rounds instead of... Yeah, Dice, that's what I was saying. I was wondering if anybody could confirm that for me. Because, yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Like, Halo 1, the assault rifle was 60 bullets, but they brought it back to what it usually is. Yeah, he is darker green, that is for sure. Over the soundtrack here. I'm assuming because it's about to end. Because this right here. This soundtrack is what plays at the scene. Yeah. Damn, man. It looks good. It looks good, guys. It looks really good. Again, with the year, you know, like it says coming 2026, which, man, what a Xbox is messing up a lot of the business stuff, which we found out as of like yesterday, as of why. But man, like when you put all that shit aside and just look at the games, they're about to have their 4 horsemen next year. You got to get the next Fable. You're going to get the next Gears of War. You got to get the next Forza Horizon. And you're going to get what started it all, Halo campaign evolved. God damn, man. I'm a bit excited, but I wish there was something else, something brand new. Yeah, so like...
Approaching the narrative aspects to bring it up to the same level as the rest of this game.
Okay, let's just see if... I'm just curious.
Talk to me just a little bit.
I'm just curious what they did here.
Things, but look at these Halo fans that have gathered around just to find out. I got real. The big.
No, just kidding. The team's just been.
Right.
Honestly, Lottie, it's been a really busy and exciting year at Halo Studios. The team's just been kind of laser focused, working on the next chapter for the franchise. As you mentioned, kind of last year, we took a look at what Halo could look like in Unreal 5, and over the past year, we've been busy playing.
Probably. Well, no, maybe next year.
A really exciting time for the studio. We're on the eve now.
I'll talk about that after, but yeah.
Years. The anniversary is next year. Really since the beginning of it all with the release of Combat Evolved.
So I'm kind of rewinding now to the moment they revealed this live.
And super exciting time.
Because again, if you're just joining, they were supposed to reveal all of that at 1 p.m., but the championship, like, it just didn't line up. So all the videos went on YouTube. We just watched the YouTube thing. So now I'm just curious if anything else happened on the stage.
What's going to be the next chapter for Halo?
I mean, so many incredible memories. I mean, Max, you must have tons of memories that, you know, being in the franchise and obviously just Halo, it's nostalgic, isn't it?
That's right. I mean, 25 years. It's incredible, right?
Not working. Yeah, Kage, that's a good question. No, I think it takes place right after Reach because there's just a little bit. There's a little bit that happened before and after Halo 1. But, well, no, you're right, actually, because, yeah, that's a good point, actually, because Chief was asleep.
And then, personally, I would just stop and look at the game and what they were doing in Halo. I just never seen before. It's incredible.
Honestly,
no, not before the release.
A massive role as the coolest big sister because it's how I literally.
Yeah, I could see that actually, Ash. You're probably right.
Halo, that was what we did, and it was here for.
World premiere.
I just want to hear the crowd. Hang on. I can hear everybody cheering. I can't wait. I want to see the crowd. I want to see the crowd reactions.
Create that new gameplay experience. Huge amount of replay options.
They will. How has this evolved?
The fully dynamic.
So we're
dude, Okay, so now I think I'm... Oh, so it just wrapped. Perfect. I'm just curious.
Wow, guys, that is a lot to
it.
process. And I'm still trying to comprehend how Halo is coming to PlayStation. You heard it right. It's coming to PlayStation.
I'm moving forward.
I can't even believe it, Brian.
just-
how excited are you about this evolution here?
It's a huge deal, Lottie. It's a long time coming. We're just
99%
super
they
excited
will
to be
release
able to
Campaign
welcome
Evolved
even
on
more
web.
players
Oh, absolutely.
into
Why
the
wouldn't
franchise
they?
we
Like,
love
they have
to
to.
fall in love with Halo the same way that we all did 24 years ago here at this point. And as a community guy, I know the Halo community is super excited to welcome in their friends as well. And it's just going to mean more Halo for everyone. And it's really a new era. Halo is on PlayStation going forward, starting with Halo Campaign Evolved.
It really is, honestly, for me.
Whoa. Hang on.
For everyone.
Look at him. He's wearing a PlayStation shirt. Oh my God. Rubbing salt into the wound. He's wearing a PlayStation shirt.
And it's really a new era. Halo is on PlayStation going forward, starting with Halo Campaign Evolved.
Wow. Those words literally just came out. Wow. Wow. Those words just came out of freaking Mount McGoffrey's mouth, man.
It really is. Honestly, for me personally, it's amazing because I've had friends who haven't had access to Halo because they haven't had the right consoles, and we just have never been able to game together. So the fact that we can now move forward, I can introduce them, bring them to my house, and show them exactly how it's done.
We get an opportunity for this game. What we want is for as many fans and players to play the game as possible, and to be on the Xbox XS, to be on PC, Steam, and PlayStation all at one time. It's a heck of a way to kick off the 25th anniversary.
It really is. And Max, I mean, the game itself looks absolutely amazing, and there's so much to dig into. But right off the bat, can I just say how excited that would make?
And that started with the original Combat Evolved and the split screen co-op experience there. So we're really excited to bring that forward. In addition,
I can't get over it. I said I would move on, but I can't get over it.
Online, cross-play, cross-progression co-op across Xbox, PC, and PlayStation.
That is huge.
Cross-play,
basically your entire squad with you, along for the ride. No one is left out. I love to hear that.
I'm not tackling it. No.
How did you feel about tackling that one, sir?
Thankfully, I'm not tackling it. No pressure for these guys. Make no mistake, like, Combat Evolved is a masterpiece, right? I mean, it is like the perfect video game, the perfect story, the perfect characters. I
don't know if we want to watch the deep dive together. Like
we're all huge Halo
they're gonna have a
fans
whole
as well,
panel
the
about
studio,
this.
and it's impacted all of our lives.
I don't know.
And I know the team understands this mantle of responsibility that comes
Depends
with
what everybody
facet of this project. And the goal isn't to make something that could ever replace Halo Combat Evolved, but make something that could stand right alongside it.
100%. And just to double check, it's not a port, right, Damon?
No, this is a remake. It's really important. Everything
I fully would say so. Yeah, they changed mechanics. They introduced new levels.
All the art assets remade. And it's important to note that as they remake things back, the talented team back at base, they are preserving the heart of Halo. Everything that they do, the cinematics, new mocap, animations have been redone. We've re-recorded principal cast, VO, heroism that the original iconic Halo Combat Evolved had.
I love to hear that, and I have to double check as a fan myself, for everyone in the building, Max, this is not another Halo CE anniversary, is it?
We are looking to be authentic and ambitious. We have 25 years of player feedback, and we're looking at that feedback directly from Combat Evolved Anniversary. So you can look forward to things like, wayfinding, level encounter variety, a lot of good stuff there.
Love to hear it.
That's the other reason I was like, I don't know if I should watch the panel, because it's just going to be me like this the whole time.
What is this I'm hearing about some new missions?
Yeah, 3 new missions, Chief and Johnson.
Chief and Johnson,
3
new missions,
enemies,
man.
new characters, new gameplay, new environments. so many things. It's going to be a great time.
I can't wait. And obviously, speaking of gameplay, there's some new enhancements. There's lots of new things coming for players to enjoy. What could some of those be, and what can we expect?
Yeah, that's right. We do have an expanded sandbox. So 9 weapons, all new to this experience.
9 new weapons.
Game. So
wow.
The sword, the fuel rod cannon, the sentinel beam, those things you saw, but you couldn't pick up, and now you can. In addition.
Oh.
And then also we have things like vehicle hijacking. We have the ability to drive the Wraith. A lot of things to look forward to.
You know, it really sounds.
Yeah, 100% a remake. It's absolutely a remake with them introducing so much new stuff to the game that it's 100% a remake. No question. Oh my God. Vehicle hijacking, drive the Wraith, 9 new weapons. Oh my goodness.
You guys are nailing
gracious.
the balance between, you know, the nostalgic, but the newness, and nostalgic newness is what I'm going to run with here. You know, it's great for old players, new players alike to come and experience this because it's such a beautiful story, a beautiful game. I want to know what you're most excited about as you start this new venture here. Damon, I'll start with you.
I said it before. It's great to have a chance to bring an entirely new generation of players to the franchise. People who haven't had a chance to go on the missions with Chief are now going to get to do that for the first time, and they can go along with the fans who have been with us for 24 years at this point, Xbox and PC players, and I'm excited for them to play it together.
I cannot wait for that. Max, what about you?
Yeah, I'm just excited about all the ways that you can play together and replay in more ways than ever before. You know, from that expanded sandbox to the dozens of skulls, some returning favorites, some that are entirely new that we're doing more with than we've ever done before. There's just really a lot of new content here to engage with.
Cannot wait. I'll be certainly engaging with it. And Sketch, last but not least, I can see you're excited about something.
Yeah, I am. I mean, again, as a community person, just seeing this community grow, welcoming all of our friends and new players to the franchise is just so exciting. Just kind of knocking down walls. We're going to come together. We're going to sing Kumbaya. It's going to be great. Blue and green coming back together again. Also, I'm super excited. I got to give a shout out. Having Steve Downs and Jen Taylor back.
I mean, blue and green coming together again.
They really are going to bring.
There is no blue and green anymore. It's just blue. It's just blue now. If this is what's happening, it's just blue now going forward.
I'm really happy for you with that one for sure. Well,
which means a lot more kicking back.
Evolved is coming in 2026. So excited to be delivering this one to you guys. And great news for
I'm not
of course,
for
OGs
it,
and
but I get
together.
it. I absolutely understand.
I'm greedy. I want to know when we can see this. When can we expect to get our hands on it? Have you got any other surprises for us?
I mean, officially, Halo Campaign Evolved will be arriving on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC in 2026. But maybe we don't have to wait quite so long to get a taste. So yeah, I'm actually very excited to announce here at the venue all weekend long behind these mysterious Forerunner walls, we've brought a pre-release work-in-progress demo. It's a chance to drive around, check out the Silent Cartographer, and get an idea of what's in store for the full game next year.
I cannot wait. In fact, I've actually got somebody on recon for me right now on the floor because I have to see what this is all about. Blaze, you're outside. We were wondering what was in this.
Yeah, everybody. I was going to say everybody's like,
how you feeling about
quickly, run to the line.
Okay, and just know I'm riding bumper. You got shotgun. Wes is driving, and Tony on turret. All right, I'm ready to get my hands on this. Are you all ready to get your hands on Campaign Evolved? Let's count it down, and we're gonna open the doors. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2,
stage stream. Okay.
1. Chief, open the doors.
Chief, open the door. He goes like,
Hold up. Oh my God. Yo, get the ropes
freaking
open.
cool.
Get people in
freaking cool, dude.
Campaign Evolved. It's gonna be insane.
Freaking
I was wondering what was in
bastards. Lucky bastards.
From me, but you're about to lose me up in this maze, man. I'm trying to play. Are you guys trying to play out there?
That's a lot of stations too. That's awesome. People get to like see. That's what freaking I wish was happening at PAX. Look, they're double-sided. Oh, there's so many stations.
It's going to be hard to peel him away. And I'm
sorry, I bring that up because like at freaking PAX,
unbelievable. The fact
Capcom's booth is fucking awful. Sorry, it was awful.
But the fact that we get
they had 8 stations, and because of that, their lines literally take 5 hours. Look at how many stations they got there.
Halo Campaign Evolved.
That's awesome.
As we wrap things up, have you got any final
people want to play, they're probably going to have to wait like 30 minutes at most. That's awesome.
I want to thank the team that's working hard back at the office on this experience that you're all going to play. It's truly amazing, and to share their work with the world today.
Well, you know what, folks, you are very, very lucky because the next chapter of Halo arrives next year. And for everyone here at the Halo World Championships, you've got the opportunity to get. I hope you guys enjoy it all. Oh, here's your Halo World Championships as we get into the next one.
Just skipping a little bit.
They call it Halo. One
So-
unimaginable power.
Yeah. Man, dude. Yeah, I am like, man, the PlayStation thing is what I'm festering a little bit on. Like that's, but you know, because the reason I say that is if Halo, God, that looks so freaking good. If Halo is in Brian McCaffrey's words, whatever, going forward. If Halo going forward is coming to PlayStation day and date, that's it.
The Covenant are putting up a real fight.
That's Xbox officially being a multi-platform publisher. That is Xbox officially being a multi-platform publisher.
Give them hell, Chief.
And I don't know if Game Pass is super expensive. I don't know what the point of getting an Xbox is anymore. And that's the scary thing. That's why it bugs me. That's why it bugs me. Is if Halo's like, you know, going forward PlayStation, then that means everything. There's no reason anything else should be. If your main staple IP is going there, then why should anything else not? And with that basically means Xbox is done. And that's pretty scary and bittersweet. So anyway, but golly gee Wilker, you know, if I try not to focus on that, I mean, as a reveal, trying to focus on just the games going forward, I suppose. I'm pretty content with that. We didn't get it, we got exactly what I expected. You know, we got exactly what I expected, which is just, hey, let's reveal this next Halo project, and that's about it for now. In Pierre's words, we don't want to talk about anything unless we know we have stuff to talk about. So, you know, like, I'm down with that. Don't under promise. That's what they're trying to do going forward, and I like that. So anyway, but the Halo 1 thing, like, really freaking cool, and I'm just glad Halo's relevant. Something's happening for Halo again that is on a main stage. I really, really freaking hope, if this is not in the developer direct for Xbox next year or their showcase next year, whatever, man. They just hate Halo. But all right, focusing on chat now. Will it still have the physics of the... Yeah, I think so, guys. FYI, I think I'm gonna watch the community deep dive on my own, which they're like 10 minutes behind. So, you know, whatchamacallit? Oh, sorry. But yeah, just moment with the chat for a moment, because I don't know. I was just focused on this the whole time, and I didn't really. Will it still have the physics of the original? I would hope. The physics of Halo 1 were pretty derpy, which is why I'm a little bit sad the explosions aren't as big as they are. But the physics of Halo 1 were pretty derpy. C2, it should bug Xbox fans for that exact reason. Yeah, like, there's just not a reason to get an Xbox anymore, unfortunately. Yeah, Play Anywhere is cool, and yeah, Xbox Game Pass was cool. It still is kind of cool, but like, that's really it. Just Xbox Play Anywhere and Xbox Game Pass. If exclusives aren't a thing anymore for Xbox, then that's really all there is a reason to get an Xbox now. And that's pretty much the end of Xbox as a console maker. And that's really terrifying, because that means they don't have to try to outdo PlayStation, and PlayStation doesn't have to try to outdo them. And therefore, we get prices skyrocketing and developers not being forced to, you know, outdo the other guy. So, Kage, they are going to pivot to Xbox being affordable PC. Affordable compared to building a PC, but really expensive for being a console. Yeah, and Kage, that is the rumors, and to which I could see that happening for sure. Again, I think their competition is now trying to become the main PC platform over Steam instead of trying to beat PlayStation, because they already know that's a losing battle. Dice, would the PS5 Pro be the best place to play Halo now? It certainly seems so. Ashrap, there's no reason to own an Xbox nor a PlayStation. People need to pick up a PC. Is Ghost of Yote on PC yet? Answer that question, and then we will continue. Kage, probably PC unless they butcher that port. Ash, the best way to play Halo is on PC if you have a powerful enough one. C2, I think there's a decent chance the next Xbox could be hundreds of dollars more expensive than the next PlayStation. It probably will. Honestly, if this is what they're doing, if Halo is going to be going, in the words going forward, coming to PlayStation, then that means you're not competing with PlayStation anymore. So the next system, the only appeal of it, if it's not going to have exclusives, then the only big appeal of it is going to have to be how much of a premium item it is. And it's like, hey, you could get that PC for $1,500, or you could get this thing that's like $400 cheaper and is going to be way more powerful than a PS6. Like, that's the only appeal of it now. But, and yeah. Ash, I'm glad I do have an Xbox because I'm playing Gears 2 soon. Gears of War 2 is great. Kage with the death, Ash, it'll be soon on PC. Yeah, soon, but if one wants to play it the year of release, they have no other option. Kage, with the death of competition, the console space, console players are going to get hosed next gen. Yeah. Like, seriously, and that's the scary part. That's the scary part about, like, this is kind of video game politics, but if Halo going forward is going to PlayStation, then that means exactly what Kage just said. Like, it means console players going forward are going to have, people would argue, but it means they have more options. They do, but the thing is that those options are much more controlled now instead of them fighting for your attention. And if everything is on, is available on one system, but Xbox, you're not going to be able to play PlayStation games, at least, not until, that's the other appeal of the Xbox PC thing. It definitely just means the console space is no longer going to have to compete for your attention, and therefore it's going to get a lot more laid back. So, Creature, can I hook up a PC to my living room TV and it will cost $2,000 to work well? Well, you could hook up a PC to it, but, depends on what you're trying to play on it. Sarah Bond described it very premium. That is scary, lol. But that's all it is at this point, Like, you want to play Xbox, then pay $10 for cloud, and you can do it that way. You want to play Xbox on a console? Buy a $700 console. If you want to play it in the best way possible, then probably pay $1,200 for this premium system. So, anyway. Yeah, sorry. I'm just kind of festered a little bit about that. But the Halo, and again, maybe that's all it is. It's just like how people will follow Square Enix, how people will follow Capcom, how people will follow Bandai Namco, how people will follow so on and so forth. I guess I just have to look forward to Xbox as a publisher now. That's basically it. That does produce hardware, but at the end of the day, they're especially a platform/publisher. And thinking of that, this game that they showed today, the Halo 1 remake, is freaking, I think it's awesome, man. As a Halo fan, I'm super freaking happy. I could definitely see the PC plebs. I can already think of a couple people I know that are looking at this gameplay and is like, this looks really gross. Where's the textures? Where's the frame rate? Why is the edges so aliased? How come there's motion blur? They're going to be pickpocketing all these things about these visuals, which I do think need work. But I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. I'm looking at this from a gameplay perspective, from a lighting perspective, from just the general sense. You don't need to cater to me with the minute things. Yes, I would love to see more polish, but I'm looking at the gameplay, the environment, the atmosphere, the tone, and it's all there, man, and it's so freaking good. And it's weird, man. It's weird to see a Halo game in Unreal Engine. So I loved it. I love this reveal. I'm glad that they have just a straight up walkthrough. People are going to play it too, so we're going to get a lot of people talking about their time playing the game. And I'd imagine that's what the journalists got to do. They probably got to play through the demo very thoroughly, and they're going to talk about it. Yeah. Last 5 minutes here before I go. What's up? Because I want to, I don't even know how I'm going to post a reaction, but I do want to watch the panel too. Creature, and maybe post something about the PlayStation situation. A Creature, as good as it looks, I hope they don't make it so one way to progress through the game. Good balance of good looking, but also variety. I mean, that's what Halo's always kind of been, other than Halo Infinite, and even Halo Infinite in some sense. Like, they're not open world or open option games. They're just, you know, grab the weapons you want to use and then go from there. So that'd be changing Halo's formula if they made it much more opened. Excuse me, Ash, Satya Nadella has taken over Xbox, and there's nothing you can do about it. Not even Satya. It's more so the Amy Hood statement. If nobody knows what I'm talking about, just look up Xbox Amy Hood in the news panel of Google, and you will know what I mean. Kage, game looks awesome. They seem to be making the right changes. Things like aliasing can be improved by release. That's what I mean. Like, we seen what they did with the year with Halo Infinite, having that extra year, and I feel like I'm pretty confident it's going to be really like, yeah, we're going to get a lot of polish by the time next year hits. You're very welcome, Kage. Thank you so much for hanging out, man. I just hope they continue from Infinite for the next proper sequel. Yeah, man. Like, that's really, I wanted to see that so bad. I want to just get a little morsel. Maybe next year. Maybe at the Xbox showcase. And somebody brought that up. So like, I think it was Ash. I forgot who, but somebody brought up like, so does this mean we're not going to see like Halo 7 until 2027? I don't imagine they'd reveal it before Halo campaign evolved. Now, here's the thing. They could absolutely reveal it, because that's what Halo could do back in the day. Halo back in the day was so relevant that they had like multiple things going on, and in Pierre's words, they had multiple projects in development. And there was a team that worked on this campaign. There's supposedly Certain Affinity working on something for Halo. And there's probably the main team working on like whatever's the next mainline entry. Now, that mainline entry, what could happen, and I would very much think this is possible, I'm not expecting it, but I just find it very possible to hope for, is that at the, let's say the Xbox showcase next year, get another full trailer to this game where you see all the new weapons and Chief driving a freaking Wraith. That's freaking cool. Going to all these different places and getting a glimpse of one of the new missions. You know, you get a nice sizzle trailer of this game, and it says November 15th, 2026. But they could also do a little tease at the next project for Halo. They could. I'm not saying that will happen, but they could just do like a little tease for what's next. But I could imagine maybe they just save that, but we'll see. C2 Pro, this looks better than expected. Con, no Halo Infinite 2, so mixed overall. Yeah. Is that what they do? Halo Infinite 2? That'd be interesting. Kage, Infinite had so much potential when I used to be on the Xbox era Halo podcast. We covered a lot of things. They tried in one episode. Hopefully they expand on Infinite's ideas in the sequel. Yeah, no, Infinite to me should be the bar. And some would say like, well, Halo Infinite, that's a really low bar. No, it's not. Halo Infinite now has more content than all the other Halo multiplayers combined. That's because it's using Forge. The Forge mode in Halo Infinite is straight up a developer tool. There's infinite content. So yeah, I do hope like Infinite sets that bar of like, here's freaking PvP, here's PvE, here's PvPvE, here's freaking co-op shit, there's all this shit that you can do. And Ash, I don't think I've done much in this remake. The water, the metallic structure seems like default assets. Yeah, I mean, I think it looks good, but I'm fully confident there's going to be a lot of debates about the visuals, but I'm a happy camper. That lighting, man, that lighting made me... Mwah. All right. I'm going to work on porting a reaction, and then I'm going to also stay tuned maybe, because at some point I am, like, whether it's passively or something, I'm going to listen to the deep dive panel that they did for an hour and probably share another video at the end of the day. We'll see. But I appreciate all of you for hanging out, like 50 plus people. That's crazy. And to the super chats, I love you guys. Rob, Ash. Oh, somebody was first. Oh, I don't remember who was first. I'm sorry, but there was 3 of you that super chatted. Thank you so much. But yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Halo is on PlayStation going forward. Peace.